Hello and welcome along. My name is James McNamara and I'm the co-founder of Quantum Leap Business Advisors. If you're watching this video, then chances are you've seen one of the promotions we're running in one of the countries we operate in around the world. So we currently operate in Australia, New Zealand, United Kingdom, United States, and we're emerging in some other countries as well. So what I'm going to do for you, it's going to take about 12 minutes, this video. I'm going to give you an overview of Quantum Leap Business Advisors and what it provides. And then I want you to have a chat with one of our senior people. And you can click a button below this video to organise a time to be able to chat on the phone with one of our senior people. I'll talk about that towards the end though. So firstly, let's think about why you may be here. We talk to a lot of people on a regular basis who are wanting to start or expand their own consulting business. And here are some of the reasons why they want to do that. First and foremost, many people want to be in their own business. And that's fair enough to understand. Some people are wanting to transition out of corporate. Some are wanting to set a plan B up for themselves so that they can move to that when the time's right, or they've got a backup plan. Others may want to expand an existing business that they already have. They may be running in a coaching or training or consulting business or some sort of advisory, and they want to kick it up to the next level. You may want to be part of a professional community. I will talk about that later, but one of the things for the independent professional who's running a consulting or coaching business, while you deal with your clients and you have plenty of human contact there, the collegiate contact is often missing, because quite often people run as a consultant in a work from home business or a serviced office style scenario, and they're not no longer in a large sort of corporate with a big team. So a professional community many people find very important. You may want to be gaining access to experienced support, so people who've been in the field and have already done what you're setting out to do, so you can have good quality conversations with that, and also quality tools and materials to be able to use with your clients. The other reason why people come to a model such as ours is that they want to progress quickly without having to reinvent the wheel, particularly when it comes around program curriculum. The development of that, the putting together of world-class materials, and also testing in the marketplace to make sure, even though theoretically a particular set of materials may seem great, but do they work with business owners? And that's an important part that people miss. So we've certainly tested our materials in the market before we ever went out to offer them to anybody else. And of course they passed the test, which is fantastic. So what's missing? You see, I have tremendously experienced people come to us, ex-CEOs, ex-CFOs, marketing directors, and other people of great experience, and there's something missing. Now, I want to deal with that question of what's missing by firstly reassuring you on what's not missing. And this is based on the experience I've had with a whole range of people I've chatted with. Most people who come, like yourself, have great career experience. You've got solid skills and knowledge. You've developed a proven track record. You have a passion for helping others. You're a hard worker. You have a desire to succeed. And you're good at helping people understand concepts and pick up that knowledge because you've got a flair for coaching, training, consulting, those sorts of things. So what is it that's missing? What's left that's missing? If all of that wonderful stuff's in place, what's missing? Well, it comes down to just three elements. Just three elements that are missing. And if you can combine your skill and passion with these three elements, then you can secure quality clients. You can create a terrific balance of time and money. You can become a respected coach and consultant, and also build a thriving business as well. So let's dive straight into those three elements now. So missing element number one is securing quality clients. So often people are worried about looking like a pushy salesperson. And certainly what we teach and what we advocate and the system we provide does not do that. Right from the very first words you say, to putting your best foot forward, to getting to sit down and have a decent conversation with a prospective client, understanding their needs and desires in detail, and then showing them how our program curriculum can help them to be able to move forward and achieve the goals they want. There's a fair bit in that around setting up your conversations, your initial conversations with clients, a particular structure to a presentation that works well, that builds trust, builds rapport, understands needs in the best way, and enables you to position a solution that's in some ways bespoke and can work specifically for that particular individual client. Because when it comes to working with business owners, one size doesn't fit all, and we have to be aware of that. So that's missing element number one. And when you talk to our senior people, you'll be able to understand how we cover off on that and how we support you in adding that element into your business so it can thrive. Missing element number two then is a structured program curriculum with flexibility. I know that sounds sounds like opposites in some ways, but you do need a structured program so the client knows that there's more coming, and a curriculum that they're following. And the reason for that is it stops the clients from pulling out of the assignment early. Coaches and consultants who don't have some structure to what they're doing, where the client can see things going forward, often pull the pin early in the piece. 3 or 4 months, they start to sort of pull the pin because they don't think there's much more coming, whereas with a structured program, that overcomes that. But that program needs to be flexible enough so that you can be able to add in your own I guess, information and stories and trainings and explanations in particular areas that you've got expertise in. It also needs to be flexible that some clients can handle more coaching or consulting than others. So if you've got a little tiny business, they may only really be able to benefit from 1 or 2 sessions a month because they're flat out. They're the only person in the business. Whereas if you've got a bigger business, may have 20 or 30 employees, and you've actually got a business owner who's looking more like they're acting like a CEO, then they may have some more time for working on the business and strategically developing the business. They've also probably got some more capable bodies in and around the business that things can be delegated to. So you need to be able to flex with that, but all within a structured program. So Quantum Leap Business Advisors provides that. Have a chat to our senior people about what that looks like. Missing element number 3 then is experience support, motivation, and a professional community. All of those things are important. You want support from a person who's been in the field and done it. You don't want to be talking to a theorist when it's your business that you're developing. Even the strongest minded of people can benefit from a motivated environment of other professionals around, webinars, trainings, conferences, online learning management systems, and those types of things all add to the motivation. And certainly hearing the success stories of others is a tremendous thing as well. And a professional community. I mentioned that at the very start of this video, but it's worth another one. Quite often when people leave particularly their corporate setting, and they strike out on their own, one of the things they notice around about 6 or 8 months in is that they don't have that collegiate style relationship anymore where people can bounce ideas or relate well to each other, because there's only certain things you can reveal to a client, of course, and you have to be the support for the client. The client's not there to support you. So that's a big one. Just a few little images here to back that up. So experience support, people who've gone out into the field, secured their own clients and delivered programs are the person that you'll be able to work with. And that's a personal working relationship. You can pick up the phone and call them. You can get your questions answered personally, quickly, professionally. That's not an email style relationship or any of that sort of stuff. It's live, real living, breathing human, which is good. We've got a tremendous back office. It's our learning management system, full of recorded videos and trainings and systems and documents and all of those things on all aspects of running your business. So securing clients, presenting to clients, onboarding clients, delivering programs to clients, and on and on and on it goes. And there's more and more elements being added to that over time. So if you down the track need to add more strings to your bow from a consulting point of view, there'll be more there that you can gain access to. We have a fairly lively online environment as well with weekly webinars. Our online learning management system has quite a social aspect to it, so you can interact with and network with others on the same learning system. Of course, we've got a closed Facebook group that's dedicated to what we do. and share experiences there. And we also have live trainings and conferences, so a conference in each continent each year, other live trainings, and our international conference, we bring everyone down under, and that's here in Australia. Last year it was this year it was on the Gold Coast in the middle of the year, and it was just delightful. We have people travel from all over the world just to meet the folk that they've been hearing and talking to, not only on Facebook, but also on our weekly webinars. So it's a wonderful, wonderful community. So here's what you need to do next. We have a very simple membership model. It's not a franchise-style arrangement. There's not large, big sums of money up front or any of that sort of stuff. It's a very simple membership model. And when I say that, here's what I mean. One client that you could secure on a monthly style fee arrangement could easily be 3 to 6 times your monthly membership fee with Quantum Leap Business Advisors. So it's very, very easy to handle. But talk to one of our senior people first, because you will want to get a few more details, and so you'll understand those finer details. Make sure you have a second conversation and get all your questions answered. And then, listen, let's get on with it and move forward in building your business. So I want to reassure you, when you do talk to our senior people, that's not going to be just a big, long-winded sales pitch. We are a business that wants to expand via the right people joining our membership. So we want to make sure there's a good fit. And that's why we prefer to have a couple of good conversations with people. And then it becomes quite apparent whether there is a good fit. And if there is a good fit, well, let's go ahead, get on with building your business. If there's not a good fit, well, no harm done. That's been our very down-to-earth and genuine approach to the way we've done business right across the world, and we're going to continue doing it that way. So with that in mind, we're just at the 12-minute mark. I'll pull this little video up now. I'll stop this and just click the button below the video here, and you can fill in a little form, put your email address and contact details and so forth in, and then one of our senior people will organise to set a time to have a conversation with you on the phone. Okay then, James McNamara, I'm the co-founder of Quantum Leap Business Advisors. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.